Hey friends, and welcome back to my art studio. So today we're going to be painting some phone cases. I got these clear, flimsy, nice phone cases. They are for the iPhone XR, I think. If I'm wrong, I'll put what the actual thing is right here because I have this phone already. And I just got 3 that would fit my phone. I actually don't remember what kind of phone I have. But it is the kind that are colorful, if that helps you. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I can never remember what this is actually called. But, so yeah, we're going to paint 3, so let's get started. So the first thing I had to do with the phone cases was sand them a little bit. It was just a little too smooth and the paint was just smearing off of it and peeling off of it way too easy because of its plastic, of course. So I sanded them down and made it a little bit more rough, and then I started painting the base coat, or what I wanted to be the background. Now, if you watch my channel and you've seen my other videos, you might already have an idea of what you think this is gonna be. It is a pattern that I do a lot, but I promise that I do a little something extra to it. I add a little bit more pizzazz. It's not just a cheetah print pattern, I promise you. I add a little extra stuff to it, and I really like how it turned out. So please, no judgment. I like cheetah print a lot and I know that I do it on a lot of things, but I think that I always wanted a cheetah print phone case though, and now I have one. So I think that I'm still really happy that I did it, but I definitely didn't leave it just plain Jane cheetah print like this. I added some extra pizzazz to it because, you know. Also around all the camera holes, I made little designs. So my idea for this, I just wanted to add some pink. I did that with some other cheetah print too, but not like this. I decided to get 3 different shades of pink and do a little squiggly rainbow-ish thing. And then I was like, well, that looks nice, but we need a little extra. We need more. We need some more. So I did some dots, and I just kept messing with it and just adding little things. I did hearts, I did dots, I did some lines, and then I was really happy with how this turned out, and I was really loving how it looked, but it just needed a little extra. And I think this white, adding little white details to all the other details and outlining the lines of the white, really made it pop a lot. That white just really highlighted it and brought it out a lot, and I love that. So I'm glad that I added white to it and all these extra little details. I'm in love with this. I'd love to know what you think. And I hope I surprised you, because I know y'all know I'll be doing cheetah print on everything, but I hope these extra little details surprised you a little bit. And then I went around the case and painted the sides and the buttons. I decided to do the buttons black since I did the camera hole black, and this is how it turned out. And this is what it looks like on a phone. I love it. Okay, so next, I was trying to figure out what I want to paint on another case. I was having a hard time because I didn't want to do, I feel like I fall into the category of doing a lot of Disney and fan art stuff, which I do love and really enjoy. But I also want to explore my own style and my own art. So with this video, I challenged myself not to do any fan art. So I decided, after I did 2 or 3 coats of blue, because that blue was so light, to draw one of my coloring book characters that I've never done in a video before. Maybe one day, if you're interested, I can go through my coloring book and show you all the characters that I've created, but this is one of my original characters. Can you tell what animal it is yet? I'll give you some time before I tell you and see if you can figure out what kind of animal it is. I feel like it might be a little obvious, but I'm not sure. But I just really I want to explore more on my designs and my little characters that I've designed. I want to explore more of maybe their personalities and stuff like that. So that's what I kind of tried to do here. I got the cow holding up a peace sign, and then if you look at his hand in the far, the bottom hand, he's doing that thing where he's got him, you know what I'm saying? Okay, anyways, I thought that would be really funny, so I added that in too. So I thought that was hilarious. I wasn't sure what color I wanted the cow to be because in the coloring book it's just an outlined character, and I haven't personally colored all of my characters, so that's another reason why I want to explore more on my characters that I've created. So yeah, at first I thought I wanted him to be a brown cow, but the more I looked at pictures of cows, the more I was I kind of just want to go with the original black and white. So that's what I did here. And I like the way that it turned out. It definitely gives me Dalmatian vibes, but when I add all the other details to him, he does look like a cow, and I love him a lot. Oh, and obviously, did you guess cow? Could you tell that it was a cow before I put all the face details and stuff? Or did you guess a different kind of animal? I'd love to know in the comments if you knew it was a cow before it was like, for sure a cow, you know? Could you tell? This cow character has like a cute little choker with a little bell on it. And I just think he's adorable. I mean, honestly. Adding in the eye details always make me so happy because it just brings the character to life so much. And I wanted it to look like his tongue was sticking out, like he was doing the peace sign and sticking his tongue out for like a photo. That's what I was kind of hoping it looked like. And then I added some extra like shading and detail and really tried to just like finalize all these details and the shading. I feel like I just repeated myself. I'm sorry. And yeah, and then I just outlined the entire thing, and I think this did help with like the peace sign and like his hands, that the signs I was trying to do with his hands. Outlining it definitely finalized that. So yeah, I just think this is hilarious. I don't have a name for him. I was kind of thinking about naming him Marty. I don't know why, but Marty is just kind of like what I'm feeling. If you like that name, let me know in the comments. I'm open to other suggestions, but for the moment, his name is Marty, and I love him a lot. And that's what I'm gonna go with. For the camera hole, I decided to do yellow, and then all the buttons on the side, I also decided to do yellow. So yeah, this is how he turned out. And this is what he looks like on my phone. How adorable. Okay, so for this next one, I decided not to do a background color. Since my phone is actually yellow, I thought it would be nice to do a phone case that was already clear and just put some fun designs on it. So my first idea was to do berries. So I started with these like, I don't really know actually. I just wanted to do pink berry. So it's like, you can just imagine that it's a raspberry or grape or whatever you want. I wasn't actually trying to make it like anything specific. I just wanted to do some pink berries, and that's what I started with. So yeah. And I didn't want to do the black outlining on these. I wanted to just kind of like shade them and put highlights and stuff on them and try to just do better with the paint instead of needing like that harsh black outline, which, please don't get me wrong, I love doing the harsh black outline and I really enjoy that most of the time, especially when I'm doing more of a cartoon look. But for this, I wasn't going for a cartoon look. I think I was going for more of just like a paint look. I don't know how to say what I'm thinking, because I was going to say abstract, but it's definitely not abstract, so I don't know. But I was going for more of a paint look, so I decided not to do black outline and just try really hard to like shade and highlight with the paint. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, I did an avocado down in the left, and then I did some cherries, and I'm honestly just doing at random. Like, I ended up Googling like berries and fruits, and at random I'm just like making them fit onto the case. I didn't really like have a plan, but it all works out in the end, I promise. And then down here is supposed to be blueberries. I saw this little, when I was looking up berries, I saw this like stick of blueberries, and it was like, it looked like this. It had like the stick with the leaves on it, so I just kind of tried to copy that and make it look as much like what the blueberries actually looked like in that picture. And I really love how this one turned out. Like, the leaves and the branches just like look really nice to me. And then at this point, I was like, okay, I have red, blue, pink, and green, and I kind of wanted to just add more colors to even it out. I kind of was leaning towards doing kind of a rainbow situation. At the last minute, after I reached blue, I was like, okay, I need a different color. And so I Googled, like, different color berries, and when I typed in orange berries, this picture came up that looks exactly like what I'm painting. I have no idea what they are. I clicked on the image, and it didn't have like a name because it was more of like a sketch instead of like an actual picture of berries. So I don't even know if these are real. I've never seen them before, but it was pretty and it was another color, and I think that it complements the phone case, so I went with it. So I don't even know if this is a real berry, and if it is, and you know what it is, comment down below and let me know what the orange berries were, because it was just in this random picture of like sketched out berries, and they were orange and they looked exactly like this, or very similar to this, and I don't know what they were, but I think that they look cool, and I needed a different color, so it just worked out, okay? And then for this spot, I was running out of ideas for like the spaces, because the spaces kept getting smaller. So I decided to do a blackberry right here and just put a giant leaf next to it, or like make the leaf fall next to it bigger so that it would fill in that blank space easier. And I decided to do the camera roll red and all the buttons red, but then there was this giant space like left open and I didn't know what to do with it. So I decided to just give the raspberry or pink berries another leaf. But then there was still like 3 spots that just had like these big open spaces, and I wasn't loving that, so I decided to add in some bees. And I'm really happy that I did this because I think that they look so cute. I just added in little bees, and I didn't want them to look too cartoony or anything. I wanted them to just like small little bees, you know, so I tried not to give too many details and just shaded them like I did the berries to make it match the same style. And this is how this case turned out. I'm like really happy with it. And this is what it would look like on my yellow phone case. Pretty happy with it. I think that it looks adorable. And then when I was finished with all 3, I Mod Podged the crap out of them. I didn't record myself, but I had to like spin them and get every single angle and make sure that it was sealed all the way around. This is what they looked like before. And this is what they looked like after. These are the 3 that I did today. Please comment down below and let me know which one is your favorite, because I just love all 3 of them and I can't choose which one is my favorite. Alright, that's going to be it for this video. Comment down below and let me know which one of the phone cases is your favorite. I personally think that I love all of them and I don't know how to pick which one I like the most. Make sure you subscribe because I post videos every single week and I wouldn't want you to miss it. Bye!
Falling. Oh, I fought so hard.